will play Oregon in the quarterfinals, and it is a snow game. We have the Ohio State Buckeyes going up against the Volunteers of Tennessee. Let's see what can happen. Obviously, I'm taking Ohio State. I think Ohio State wins in real life. I think Ohio State wins in the simulation. I want Ohio State to win the national championship. So maybe I'm a little biased. But even without biases, I think Ohio State wins this game. They are the much better team here. Tennessee has a better quarterback. Ohio State has a better everything else.
Creatively, I mean, this guy's as good as any of them. Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football.
Hand off to Travion Henderson. It's about 2 yards there.
Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today. What's the play call here on second down for this?
I think you got to get Jeremiah Smith involved here early, which is something that they haven't done in the last 9 weeks. There's Jeremiah Smith right there. Jeremiah Smith. They toss him the ball. He was not looking. This looks like the Ohio State offense that I've come to love. Third and 8. I will try and take my bias out of this for the commentation portion of this, but I am slightly biased.
Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense. Boy, this is why I love this.
Through 3 games, we have not seen one interception. Through 3 games. And you're telling me on the first drive, Will Howard throws interception to Tennessee? I hate Ohio State. Oh, my God. No one was even there. What are you doing, Will? All right, my bias is slowly starting to take over. What the fuck? Huge play by Tennessee. First play of the game.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Heavy formation.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal.
Loss of yards. Great defense by the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
We got Mobamba playing in the shoe, baby. They're going heavy set again. Literally the exact same play. And this time it worked because of a bunch of missed tackles. Tennessee strikes first. First they pick off Will Howard, and then their offense just absolutely claps the cheeks of the Buckeyes. They are cracking nuts, if you know what I mean. Oh, Ohio State. You let me down. So...
Now the important point after attempt. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0.
That makes the score Tennessee 7, Ohio State 0.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the play.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Brings the powerful Ohio State offense on the field. His offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick.
Winshawn Judkins went absolutely nowhere. Sorry, I am paying attention too. I just had to do something for work real quick. It's not like Will Howard's gonna fucking do anything anyways. God damn it.
Back to pass. It's Howard.
Will Howard throws it.
The sideline finds the
Gain of 3 yards.
shoved out of bounds by the defense. Short.
You could slap my Willie around for 3 yards.
To kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Drops back, looking to throw for
Come
it.
on, Will.
Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
All right. Phone's down. I'm fully focused. Will Howard sucks. Ohio State's going to lose. Ryan Day is going to get fired. Does that pretty much sum everything up that I've seen so far in the first 4 minutes of this game? Fair catch called for it.
Signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time.
Tennessee pulls it,
Go to his receiver.
and he catches it.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
They're moving the ball with ease right now.
Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
And here comes a deep shot.
Huge play
For a huge pickup.
on Igbenenson.
Big chunk play for this offense through the air.
God, I love their mascot, though. Their mascot's so cool. That dog fucks. Beautiful throw. A little bit low, but put it in a place where only his guy could get it.
Run the hurry up.
They're running the no-huddle offense now. Rushing to the line. Jack Sawyer's not in. No, he is. He's playing as linebacker in the second level for whatever reason.
Time is the football. And now it's second down.
See what Tennessee has here.
Goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback
Read
gets the
option.
ball. It's a keeper.
A lot of yards. Reaches for the first down.
Not before a solid gain.
They are first and goal now.
Difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
The Volunteers hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal.
It's got to be a run play, right? Oh, they're going heavy to the right. Yep.
Here's the handoff on first and goal.
Good yardage.
Couldn't quite get
Got it to the 2. Good yardage there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Oh boy, Tennessee is killing us. I mean, Ohio State. I'm not supposed to be biased.
And they're trying to punch it in here. They'll stop him.
Good play by Jack Sawyer.
Loss of one.
What a great play by the
Jack
defense.
Sawyer with a big time stop there.
Not only did they come up with a big stop,
All right, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Tennessee 7-0 on the Buckeyes in the shoe.
And Kirk, it's Tennessee on
Golly.
top. Take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
Ohio State has 7 yards.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
All right,
And here comes
let's see if they get this in.
Brad is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone
He
stop.
rolls out. He's rushing.
Here's the pocket on the move now.
They stopped him short. He's on the 1.
Short of the goal line.
Is he going to go for this? Or are they going to kick the field goal?
Matters into his own hands and takes off on
If I'm coach, I'm going for it.
come close to getting it to the end zone, comes up just a little bit short.
And they're going for it.
Shot attempt for a two-score lead. They keep the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down.
They're throwing. He got it.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's a
Tennessee
good job
with the second
enough time. Quarterback puts it right
touchdown of the game. And now they have a huge lead on the Buckeyes, on my Ohio State Buckeyes. That guy's name is Squirrel. You just got dunked on by a squirrel.
So they'll try to add to the lead now. With
All right.
PAT.
Let's see if Ohio State has any sort of answer. Because right now,
PAT, they take a 14-0.
they are getting absolutely hornswoggled.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity.
Ohio State, I mind you, in that first quarter, had 7 yards of offense.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16.
Terrible return.
Coverage there.
Let's see if they can get anything cooking on the offensive side of the ball here.
Coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Okay. Carnell Tate with a big catch there.
Tackle made out.
Yes, I know every single Ohio State player because I'm an Ohio State fan. So my commentation on them is going to be a little bit better because I know every single person on their team. But they are playing atrocious right now. That's the first play. I'm pretty sure that just tripled their yards for the game. See what Will Howard does here. Hands it off to Travion. Travion with 5 yards.
After a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
All right. Changing the play up. Going heavy to the open side here. Jeremiah Smith, top of your screen. Looks like they have help coverage on him.
Back to throw. It's Howard. Pressure is coming. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Will Howard running 5 yards just to throw it onto the ground.
So now it's 3rd and short.
Basically playing whack-a-mole out there with
Can he keep
himself.
the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision.
Jeremiah Smith catches it.
Smith.
He breaks a tackle. It was an absolutely horrible pass from Will Howard, though. If he leads Jeremiah Smith, that's a first down. Drive continues. Instead,
Other than a turnover.
Ohio State will be punting back to Tennessee
Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
with about 3.5 minutes left in the half. Tennessee has a chance to take a 21-point lead before half and do something that no other team has done yet,
And the Volunteers high tempo
which is score 21 points.
the field with serious
Clemson and Notre Dame both have the highest scoring output in the playoffs with 17 thus far.
they bring him down.
Oh God, we got dunked on by the squirrel again.
How this quarterback is finding this slot receiver.
I gotta stop saying us. I know I'm an Ohio State fan, but I'm a neutral commentator.
Wiggle and quickness.
Tennessee is destroying Ohio State in every facet of the game.
He moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up.
It's changing the play call.
Here's the snap.
Drops back.
Drops back.
It's about a 5-yard gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They are moving the ball with ease against us right now, fellas. Sorry, against Ohio State. I keep saying us. I'm biased. Ohio State cannot do anything right now to stop. That's a good play.
Test the middle and
Jack Sawyer gets hurt though.
for business
That is that's a big loss if he cannot go the rest of this game. That would be a big time loss.
The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going.
3rd and 6. Tennessee looking, drop back, first down to the tight end. This drive will continue. Tennessee realistically is just moving the ball without any issue against this Ohio State Buckeyes defense. The people of the shoe are in shock right now. It looks like the loss to Michigan did a little bit more of an emotional damage to them than what they had originally thought. And these breaking tackles, Cody Simon could not take him down. I believe that was Tyleik Williams that did finish the tackle off. But it is 2nd and 4, 2-minute warning. Whew. It is, it's looking a little bleak. If they score a touchdown here, this game is over. Imslafalea, I believe is what they just said his name was, is just dicing up the D. Another first down. This Ohio State Buckeyes team is reeling. It's a pick! This is huge! Sony Styles with the pick 6 before half. That just changed everything. Ohio State's defense shows up in the biggest moment. Sony Styles, former safety, moved to linebacker this year. And my goodness, did he just make the play of the game. It's a 7-point game. Ohio State still has their shot here. Absolutely crazy. There is still a minute 25 on the clock. Tennessee still could put some points up on the board. But that... All right, Tennessee still moving the ball. That interception did not slow them down in the slightest. Oh my goodness. Another big throw. He's wide open. Another touchdown. This has been the craziest. Okay, you're not the Heisman, son. Calm down. This has been the craziest game thus far. Tennessee with another touchdown. There was no defender anywhere near number one there. Absolutely wild. And now that pick six feels very insignificant for the Buckeyes. That was 2 plays it took them to march that ball down the field. Although Ohio State does have a chance to score this football before half to keep it a 1-touchdown game. However, for that to happen, Ohio State would actually have to do something on offense. Will Howard throws it. Quinshon Judkins cannot. Hold on.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Offense lines up for a second down.
All right.
The incompletion. Looking to throw. It's Howard.
Will Howard. Penix in the pocket.
Completion to the back.
And Ohio State
Timeout is called
on
by
Travion
the
Henderson
Their first of the half.
loses
The offensive line
some
does
yardage
everything they
there.
can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends
Third
up throwing
13.
it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Defense stops
Travion
short
Henderson
of
gets
the
some
ball.
yards
Now
back
it's a
there,
down.
but not enough for a first down.
Timeout.
Tennessee will get the ball back with probably
On the same page.
around 30 seconds left. With good field position, they have a chance to get at least into field goal range. Try and put some more points on the board.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out.
Good return.
Good effort by the return man.
Basically at the 50-yard line, 33 seconds, one timeout.
Tennessee's offense
Can
back
they get into field goal range?
in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some
Ooh, I
adjustments?
thought he had that. That would have been a huge throw by Ingalunga, I believe his name is.
Incomplete, so it's
All it takes is
10.
pretty much one decent throw, and they're going to be in field goal range, even with the weather conditions. Big throw.
Pass is caught right
He
in the
caught
middle.
that.
What a catch does
Oh
that.
my goodness.
It's a big risk to play
They are
man
now
coverage by this
in field
defense.
goal range, and they kept their timeout.
Great timing between the quarterback
Weather's going to
and
play a
his
factor
receiver.
on this kick,
You can see
so
what can happen when that
ideally you want to get inside the 30 to make it a somewhat reasonable kick.
After that completion.
But as of right now, they are in field goal
First
range.
down. Looking to throw the football.
Ooh.
That one falls incomplete.
Good defense by Sony Styles, the only person that showed up to play this football game for Ohio State.
get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Sony Styles is the only one that got off the bus.
Here's the second down play.
Got trips up to your top.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down.
Huge sack
On the offense,
by Tyleek Williams.
think about this.
That moves them out of field goal range.
Right there that this defense has been looking for.
That's huge. Stadium pulse is high.
This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the
A
football.
lot of time to throw. Throws it out of bounds.
That's gonna bring
Ohio State's defense comes up with a huge stop, employing the bend, don't break strategy.
Offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes,
And they are going to have to punt this football away.
now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Touchback. I would imagine Ohio State's just going to go ahead and take this game into the half, which it looks like they are in knee position. Will Howard takes a knee. They are going into half down 14 points. Ohio State has not shown up. They have 35 yards of offense compared to 227. Sorry, 232. A lot of yards. Sony Styles the only one that showed up. He is the only source of offense that we've had, and he is on the defensive side of the football. This is tough. At least you got Darude Sandstorm playing.
The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half.
Tennessee gets the ball to start the half as well.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field.
It is looking grim for the Buckeyes here.
The second half started with the running play.
Although Cody Simon with a big-time stop there. No gain on the play.
Give credit to the defense and their run fits.
Go, but I mean, I'm neutral. Buckeyes big stop though. That was a big time stop for the Buckeyes.
Up to the line to run the hurry up. Play action fake, looking
Play action, pass downfield, had it. Big hits. I did not see who applied the hit, but it was a big time hit to dislodge that ball from the tight end's hands.
They come to the line, a long way to go for
Looked like it was Caleb Downs now that I'm looking at it.
right now. To throw, it's Ayamaleva.
Clean pocket.
Looking to make a
Downfield, another wide open receiver.
gain here. Touchdown.
That is Thornton Jr. again. Ohio State is getting ass pounded right now. This is an absolute railing of the Buckeyes. I hate to say it, being a Buckeye fan, but they are getting embarrassed. And I am embarrassed to say I am a fan. The loss against Michigan has put an emotional demon inside of them. And the Buckeyes are getting destroyed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now. It'll be a
21-point game now. Mind you,
up and good. They tack on a
I want to point out the first game, Indiana and Notre Dame. Notre Dame won 17-14. The second game, Penn State SMU. Penn State won 16-9.
bring it out from inside the 10.
The most recent game, Clemson beat Texas 17-14. Ohio State, barely into the third quarter, has given up 28 points.
Fake looking to throw.
Before this game, the most points that were given up was 17. The Buckeyes are getting exposed on the defensive side of the ball, and they cannot produce anything on offense.
Being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Let's see if the Buckeyes can answer. They gotta put some points on the board here
Buckeyes
quickly.
hustle to the line to run the hurry up offense. Dropping back, it's Howard.
Will Howard dropping back, rolling out, throw into the Tennessee bench. Will Howard said, "Guys, you are the only 10 I see," and yeets the ball right at him.
Quarterback not being active.
Guy has undeniable riz.
It's been a collective
The
effort. It's a
aura
big reason
is
why they're trailing on this
substantial.
game.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive.
Will Howard drops back,
Let's it fly to the wideout. It's complete downfield.
finds him. That's Mbuka.
That's first down yardage.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry
Emeka Ibuka with a huge catch, keeping the Buckeye drive alive.
that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down. Get him
Changing the
ball.
play up. Jeremiah Smith is in the slot. I think you got to try and find him. You do. And you give him nothing to actually work with. Will Howard, you are a tragedy
To get
of all
those wide receivers
tragedies.
isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down.
It is quiet as hell in the shoe right now.
the shotgun.
Hand it to Judkins.
And this
He
one
gets
goes
nowhere.
back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you.
It is now 3rd and 11.
Try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm
I
all
just
about
don't
trying to
know
make sure
if you're the
defense has something to run
Buckeyes
and
where
throw. But
you
at this
go.
point in the game, they haven't been able to run
Nothing
the
in the
ball.
run
You're gonna
game.
have to go through
Very
the air
limited in the
if you're
pass
gonna come
game.
back and take the lead
No
in this game or
points on
something.
offense.
Drops
Will
back.
Howard drops back,
Third down
and
completion.
he gets his ass sacked
Making a sack.
again.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Huge sack. And Ohio State's going to be forced to punt this ball away back to Tennessee, who has been red hot this entire game. Minus 1 interception. That did lead to a pick 6 from Sony Styles, which is the only points the Buckeyes have put up
And the Volunteers
thus far this game.
offense is back out on the field. On first down, it's play action.
Looking deep downfield. He's got him.
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, that would have been a great.
You
pass
gotta be
on a
kidding
beautiful
me.
sunny day, but in these elements, man, that is a tough thing to
That
do.
better not have been
Outstanding
Denzel
throw
Burke.
and catch.
It was Caleb Downs. Oh my goodness. Ohio State. Are you even trying at this point?
The Vols are going to cash in here in the red zone. And the quarterback
Read
goes
option,
on the
takes
action.
it. A lot of running room. Caleb down, brings him down, but not after the first down.
Offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
The Vols looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. To the air, it's Ayamaleva.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Vols. And the beatdown continues. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you
Tennessee has almost put up
also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice
double the
job of
points
getting
any
open.
other victor has done
Giving him enough time
so
to
far. Actually, no, he literally. The Volunteers, Tennessee, have doubled the points of any other victor, and Ohio State has the least amount of points scored.
So they'll try to
This
add the lead
is
now with the PAT.
shocking, to say the least.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7.
That makes the score Tennessee 35, Ohio State
Getting set to
Ohio
kick the ball.
State has been embarrassed,
set to kick this one away.
and there's still a whole quarter left to be played.
Turn starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can
do anything here. Travion Henderson gets absolutely destroyed.
Well, how about that? Another
Oh,
call
boy.
And another bad result for this offense. Kind of a microcosm of how this entire football game has gone. They're just trying to bleed that clock and get out of here. Nothing working at all.
And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that.
I'm just speechless.
Score here as we start the fourth.
Tennessee looks like they're going to go ahead and win the national championship after this kind of performance.
It's Howard. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
3rd and 11.
I really like what this defensive
The
coordinator's doing.
Buckeyes
Got a nice lead.
need something here. I mean, this game's over,
Is tackling this
but at this
offense
point, you are
down
playing
so
for
that clock
pride.
will keep ticking.
Offense
Brian Day is
reverse
most
here.
definitely
Now a
losing his
long
job
way
after
to
this
go to
performance,
convert this 3rd down.
and Will Howard will never see a football field again.
Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB.
They're booing in the shoe right
That's not
now.
what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th and 11.
And he's throwing
Will
it on
Howard.
4th down, and he lofts it deep over the
Carnell Tate with a huge catch for the touchdown. Carnell Tate, you're about 30 minutes too late, but I like the enthusiasm.
This quarterback, he's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's
Well, Ohio State has one thing going for them. They did not score the least amount of points in the first round. That was SMU. But they did give up more than double the points anyone else did. Tennessee looks dangerous. Tennessee looks dangerous. They got to play Oregon, don't get me wrong. Oregon, they're a good team, and I have played this game quite a bit. This game is very Oregon biased.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead.
Oregon usually performs well in simulations. That's just CPU. That's just simulating, though. That's not watching the CPU play. So we'll see. Onside kick.
And the hands team able to make the
Did not
crucial recovery.
get it.
And Tennessee
That is pretty much going to end the game. Although it's not completely over. It is still a 21-point game.
done that lead here.
I've seen crazier things happen.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the
Good tackle by Sony Styles.
Chris, textbook
Still, I would say the only person that actually showed up today.
that play from being bounced to the outside.
second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Defense is coming after him.
Drops back. Gets the completion. He is thrown for 372 yards on 6-minute quarters with accelerated clock.
Nice game.
They're backed up here.
Give that man the MVP. 3rd and 8.
On the run.
Keep it on the ground.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first
4th and 3. I would assume they're going to punt this thing, but they very well might go for it just to kind of kill this clock down. Let's see what they do.
Coach chooses to
They're going to kick a field goal.
attempt here. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there.
Kick is up.
The attempt is no good.
Missed it. Looked like wide left.
Still a 21-point lead.
Looked like it did have just barely enough leg, but
No points as he's off target.
did not get it.
Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kid.
Yep, wide left. Don't worry, kid. Keep your head up. Your team absolutely demolished the other one, so it really doesn't matter.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's
Unlike the doink of SMU. That might have been the greatest moment of the first round, was the doink.
the Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
All right, let's see what he's got here.
Quarterback wants
Will Howard drops back. Gives it to Mbuka. First down.
but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Hey, Will. There's zero chance you win this game, but you're gonna have to do more than 2 yards at a time. If you want a shot of at least pretending to try. Send some shots down the field with Jeremiah Smith, man.
From the pocket delivers over the middle.
Good catch by G. Scott. That's another first down, about 15 yards.
He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Buckeyes will have first and 10 here.
We literally need a touchdown a minute, pretty much, to tie this thing up.
Throw it again.
You gotta stop throwing it 4 yards at a time, Will.
Out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Important second
It's a
down
shame.
play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust.
Quinshawn,
Fires it to the wideout.
terrible throw by Will Howard. Throwing it low and behind the guy. I believe that was Mbuka, who did have some open space. Could have turned that up. Maybe got a pretty good play there.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6.
Let's see what Will Howard can do here. Let's see what he can produce.
For the first down.
And it's open. Jeremiah Smith, touchdown.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Ohio State.
Has decided to play now that the game's over. He is playing now that the game's over. If only they would have done this to start the game, it would have been a game. Instead, we are getting absolutely destroyed. Absolutely
And they'll set up
destroyed.
the extra point try.
All right,
BAT cuts it to a
need 2 touchdowns here.
5-21. Well, looks like they're gonna line up here to go for the onside kick. And the receiving
Tennessee
team
recovers
has
the
some
onside
oversight.
kick.
The hands team did its job. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to
I mean, they're just gonna run this clock out at this point.
the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. It's a defense.
Thank you for explaining how football works, Kirk.
Those timeouts, you got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The Volunteers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And that's the 2-minute warning.
2-minute
This
warning.
offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory.
This game is not over by any means.
Except
It's
for second
over,
down.
but in theory,
Out of the shotgun, he hands it
could
off.
be a game.
It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
3rd down.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout
If-
here, trying to get
Oh,
organized
my
and
controller died.
conserve as much clock as possible.
If Ohio State can get this stop right here.
Calling a timeout.
Yep, I lost the scoreboard. There it is.
They'll give it to the running back.
They get the stop. They call timeout.
Short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Ohio State's going to get this ball back.
Defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the
If they can score, get the onside kick,
They're gonna kick it away.
it's just a 1 touchdown game at this point.
And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds.
They have to drive the entire length of the field, score a touchdown, then get the onside kick and score another touchdown. Well, Will Howard's going to throw the ball 2 yards at a time, so this game's over.
Defense short of the first down marker.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
Scanning the field. It's Howard. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the catch.
Jeremiah Smith gets the catch.
That will pick up a first down. He'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot.
You got to
receiver.
take a shot down the field, Will.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Will, if you're going to do all that, throw it away sooner. Or at least run the football and gain 5 or 6 yards. You had the opportunity.
2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Jeremiah Smith, top of the screen. Man-to-man coverage.
Snap, looking to throw here.
Gets it to Mbuka.
It's Mbuka. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He
Clock's still
runs
running.
another one. This guy's automatic.
1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
See what they get done here.
Quarterback drops back. Caught near the sideline. It's Judkins. And he heads out of bounds.
They're moving the ball, but they're taking way too much time to get down there. Ohio State has to take a shot downfield. Jeremiah Smith's gonna win one-on-one. Jeremiah Smith right now, top of the screen, one-on-one coverage.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
He was wide open.
His receivers, I don't blame him.
If he would have waited like 2 seconds and let him break that route loose, oh man, would have had it.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pass. It's Howard. And it's intercepted. Beautiful.
Will Howard gets picked off. That's going to be a pick 6.
At the 30 now. The 10. Takes the pick to the end zone.
Tennessee
Tennessee.
with a pick 6 that will end the game.
Game-changing play there.
42
especially a
to
defensive coordinator,
21.
more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
He literally would have had Jeremiah Smith if he would have threw it up top. Will Howard, 2 interceptions this game that definitely did change the outcome of the game.
Now for the extra point.
That
Extra point up and good. A 3-2
is a tough pill to
now
swallow.
final quarter.
If you're an Ohio State fan like myself. We saw Will Howard throw 2 interceptions against Michigan, and now it looks like we're going to see him do it against Tennessee.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong
36 seconds left. This game's all but over. But let's see if Ohio State will go out with dignity and score another touchdown.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back.
They're going to score another touchdown.
A big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football.
Literally, Chris Fowler, you could not have said it any better. Where was this earlier in the game?
This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job of the
Because that's all for nothing. Because now, even if we get the onside kick, we would have to then score a touchdown to then get another onside kick to then score another touchdown. Ohio State fighting a losing battle now. The offense shows up way, way, way too late into this game.
Try the PAT.
Field goals from Fielding is good. $42 to 28.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. team makes the recovery. The hand
Then that is the ball game, folks. Tennessee will take a knee. Tennessee moves on. 42-28. And by far the highest scoring game of simulation of the playoffs. Tennessee takes it. Tennessee will obviously play number 1 Oregon in the quarterfinals.